Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So as you can see, today we are going to start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, because in a weekly the trend here does looks very interesting, and we are also aware according to this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, the first price target around this 62 to 63,000 has already been reached, and the second price target is still open. You can see here the price range of 72 to 73,000 target area is still open, because we know according to the 1 2 3 reversal pattern, as soon as the price breaks out of this 0.2 area, this is going to give us a buying opportunity. And as you can see here in the example, this 1 2 3 reversal, as soon as the price breaks out of this resistance at 0.2, this is going to be a buying opportunity. And in our case, since this 1 2 3 reversal is playing out very well, as you can see here, corrective move, right, impulsive move, a smaller pullback, and this retracement was also not lower than this 0.618. And according to this 1 2 3, you can see the retracement should not be lower than this 61.80. And in our case, we found support at this 0.5, and then we started this new uptrend. And now, since we have already broken out of this 0.2 area, which is also going to be a buying opportunity, buy on the break of resistance at 0.2 area, the first target, the distance from this neckline till where the body closed, the 0.3 area, this target has already been reached. That was around 62 to 63,000, and the next target is around 72 to 73,000 price range, which is still open. But in a daily, we were aware that around this price range of 63,000, we were finding some sort of a resistance. Let me show you with this daily time frame. So in a daily time frame, I'm going to keep it very simple. The scenario that we talked on my yesterday video, we are going to stick with it, because we know around this 100% Fibonacci extension line, around this 63,000, you can see we do have some strong line of resistance lying around for Bitcoin. And any sort of a price retracement, I said that yesterday on my video, this 0.786, which is lying around 58,000, this line here to the downside is going to be one strong line of support for Bitcoin for this immediate short term. And I am actually expecting more of a range bound and price continuing here to the upward direction, because according to the Fibonacci extension line, mostly we focus around the price target of 1.618, which is around 77,000 price area. So let's see, before we see this impulsive movement, first we have to break this 100% Fibonacci extension line that is lying around 63,000 price range. And if that is going to happen, guys, then you can see we could see some really parabolic move playing out for Bitcoin. And also not just only because of this Fibonacci extension line, if we look at the price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame using this CPR indicator, because we know according to the CPR lines, the price of Bitcoin has already broken out of this first monthly R1 line, turn it into support, second, turn it into support. So that's why we said if we do see any sort of retracement before price again starts heading here to the upside, then that should be also absolutely fine, because we know the monthly R2 line, this line here, is lying around 58,800 price range, and now we know around this 58 to 59,000 there is an extreme line of support lying around for Bitcoin. So that's why we are saying if we do see any sort of a price retracement, right, this line here is going to be a strong line of support, and we are also expecting some really nice bounce of it, because we know the monthly R3 line is still open, which is lying around 64,657 area. So this line here is our upcoming price target according to the CPR line. And now let me show you why, if we do see any sort of a price retracement around this 58,000 to 59,000, we do have some strong line of support lying around for Bitcoin. So yesterday we talked about this scenario. You can see this rising trend line acting as a strong line of resistance has been flipped into support. So now what does this mean? The trend line, which was acting as a strong line of resistance, has been flipped into support, and price is also above it. So this means if we do see any sort of a retracement and price retesting this previous temporary resistance line, you can see this line was a strong line of resistance. So if we do see any sort of a pullback, I am actually expecting a strong support around this price range of 58 to 59,000 and a price bounce here to the upward direction, because we are aware according to this Fibonacci extension line, right, if we do see any sort of a price retracement, this could still play out in this manner, and any sort of a retracement, if let's say a bigger pullback, right, price is also coming to test the 0.618 around 54,000, that is still making higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern. You can see higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern. So that's why any sort of a price retracement should not bother us that much unless the important support line around this 58,000 is broken for this immediate short term, because nothing goes up permanently. So that's why any sort of a pullback but price still finding support around this 58,000 in a immediate short term should not bother us that much, because we are aware around this 58,000 we have extremely strong support lying around for Bitcoin. And now if we look at this price action in a weekly time frame, I want to show you this chart one more time, because we are aware in a weekly the actual trend reversal has happened once the price has touched the top of the channel and also broken the support from this rising trend line. You can see here, top of the channel broke the support from this rising trend line, only then we started this actual downtrend. And in our case, since you can see here, the top of the channel is still open, right, and price is also following this rising trend line. So now if this is going to be any sort of a move in here to the upside in immediate short term, we want the weekly candle today to close above this yellow line that is lying around 55,000 price area. What is going to happen if the weekly is going to close above this middle of the channel? In the past Bitcoin price action, I have said that so many times in my video, whenever we have closed the weekly candle above this yellow line, which is the 50% Fibonacci line here from this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, we have always tested the next Fibonacci line, the red line, which is 61.80 here in 2013. You can see, right, 2017, 2021, and right now, if this weekly candle is going to close above this yellow line, which is lying around 55,000, guys, then there is a very high chance the price of Bitcoin is also going to continue this rally at least towards this next Fibonacci line, which is lying around 67,800 price area. So let's see how these scenarios are going to unfollow here in the immediate short term and in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.